What's up guys, AD here back with another Destiny Child video here on the channel, and in today's video everyone we are going to be summoning the new 5-star fire type supporter in Materialistic Samael. So as you can see, we do have her guaranteed upon summoning on screen, and if we do get lucky and pull her fairly quick, we'll head on to the Whispering Metis banner and get her done in today's video, as I do manage to have her at +5 status. But before we get started everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video, as well as make sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting the channel. But with all of that out of the way, let's get started with summoning this new amazing world boss supporter here in Samael. Overall, she is very amazing. Now, I did preview her kit in a previous Destiny Child video, of course overviewing the update note and a whole, but yeah, she does seem to be pretty strong and amazing alongside your fire type attackers. And there she is. We did manage to pull her very early, and you can see the icon is actually blocking her face. It sort of does line up with her hair, but yeah, there she is, Materialistic Samael here on screen as we were mentioning her. And we do have the bio here. I'd recommend against going after my treasure if you're not sure you can afford the price. Nonetheless, a very amazing and strong fire type supporter here for the world boss trial. You guys should definitely summon up at least the guaranteed upon summoning copy. She is very strong and will significantly boost your damage here for the world boss trial. Now, I've honestly done a run already without Samael, and this world boss doesn't seem to be too difficult at all. So hopefully we do have tons of fun with this one, and overall I've been having a blast with the summer events so far. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the wrap up of the Anemone Ragnarok event, and hopefully you guys did manage to clear the shop to your heart's content. And we're heading on to the world boss trial now, another event already in parts of the summer celebration. And as you can see, we did manage to get lucky in today's video and pull a copy of Samael in her first summon here on her guaranteed upon summoning banner. So as I was saying, since we did manage to pull Samael fairly early, we'll head on to Metis and hopefully manage to pull her early on as well. This is an amazing fire type attacker. Of course, she has been previously released, but she does have another guaranteed upon summoning here during this event, as of course she is a booster child. Now, I do have her a +5, so if we do manage to pull the final copy, then she will be a +6 fire type attacker for this world boss. Now, she is very strong even unignited, so definitely would love to have her at +6 status and just finish her off here, since she does have a guaranteed upon summoning banner active right now. So might as well go for the uncap here. And of course, if you guys don't happen to have her already, definitely try your luck here, but of course prioritize the fire type supporter in Samael, as she does have a greater boost than Metis. But definitely try your luck on Metis as well. She is a very usable fire type attacker for the Wood World Boss trial events, of course. Now, she doesn't flex too much outside of the trials, but definitely a necessity for the event. And she happens to have a very strong leader skill for your fire type attackers. So I would definitely recommend any of you that don't happen to have Metis to summon her up and use her for this world boss trial. She is very strong, and yeah, hopefully we managed to finish her off in today's video. And there she is, the +6 copy here in the second multi-summon. So 3 multi-summons overall for both units here. And as you can see, a very cute unit here in Whispering Metis here with the bio. I've listened to your heart, would you listen to mine? So a very nice one there for Whispering Metis. Make sure to let me know how your summons did go overall for both of these units. And before we do end off this video, of course we are going to overview Samael's kit and see how strong she is in the world boss trial, as she is definitely a unit you should want to get your hands on. But yeah, very nice summons in today's video. Did manage to fully uncap Metis, as well as pull our initial copy on Samael's first multi-summon. Alright everyone, so here we are with the beautiful Materialistic Samael here on screen, looking amazing. Love the hairdo for her. And let's check out the skill set without any further ado, with the tap skill dealing 403 damage, a 75% chance to nullify stun and smites for 2 allies, priority stun for 10 seconds. On world bosses, a 60% chance to end cooldown for 2 fire type allies, highest attack. As for the slide skill here, dealing 765 damage to 2 random enemies, a 70% chance to grant aid, weak point skill damage plus 15%, attack increase in proportion to current number of buffs to 5 fire type allies, highest attack for 2 turns. On world bosses, it grants a battle cry attack plus 15%, stacked up to 3 times to 5 fire type allies, highest attack for 2 turns. As for the drive skill here, we do have dealing 1957 damage to 3 random enemies, an 80% chance to end cooldown for 5 fire type allies, highest attack. On world bosses, it grants focus, accuracy up, and 100% crits to 3 fire type attacker allies for 2 turns. And the leader buff here to end it off, the critical skill damage plus 20% for fire type allies, on world bosses plus 30% added. So definitely a very strong fire type supporter here. Now to break it down, the tap skill here, of course she does counter Zini in the first portion of it, as she does have a 75% chance to nullify stun and smite for 2 allies, which is very nice, as of course Zini does happen to have these debuffs in her boss kit. As for the second portion here, which is very strong and does prioritize the highest attacker allies, we do have here the 60% chance to end cooldown for 2 fire type allies, which is amazing. You'll definitely want to use this skill in the world boss trial. It is very strong in Ragnarok, so without a doubt it'll be very strong in the world boss trial. As for the slide skill here, we do have a 70% chance to grant aid, weak point skill damage, and an attack increase in proportion to current number of buffs to 5 fire type allies, highest attack for 2 turns. And of course, battle cry here, attack plus 15%, stacked up to 3 times to 5 fire type allies, highest attack yet again for 2 turns long. So a very strong slide skill here. Of course, she does have aid similar to Newbie Mona and any other of the aid supports. This is a very strong skill and definitely a nice buff you will want to have for your fire type allies, and of course your attackers, as this will be applied to 5 fire type allies, as well as the second portion here granting battle cry. Now Courtesan Bathory does have battle cry on her tap skill, but now Samael here does happen to have it on her slide skill, so you can definitely just run Courtesan Bathory on slide only if you do manage to uncap your Samael just a bit and do scale her battle cry percentage past your Courtesan Bathory's battle cry percentage on her tap skill. But overall, I would just test the 2 and just make sure to try out Courtesan Bathory on tap and 4 slides, as well as slide only, and see where the sweet spot is with Samael on the roster. Now moving on to the drive skill here, of course an 80% chance to end cooldown for 5 fire type allies, as well as granting focus in the world boss trial to 3 fire type attacker allies for 2 turns, which is very amazing. You'll definitely want to drive this unit in, I would say, the second position of the 3 drive skills, as this drive skill is very strong. Of course, we know how broken focus is in the Ragnarok, and now Samael does bring it here to the world boss trial, so definitely a very strong drive skill you'll want to use for this event. And last but not least here, the leader buff, which is pretty good as well. Now, I would consider testing this alongside the Metis leader skill, but we do have here critical damage plus 20% for fire type allies, on world bosses plus 30% added. So a very strong leader buff here, and just make sure to test it alongside Metis's leader skill and see which leader skill does happen to work best for yourself. But definitely, without a doubt, an amazing fire type supporter. Make sure to summon up this child on her guaranteed upon summoning banner while it is active, so you can take advantage of her boost in the world boss trial, and overall you will have a strong unit that'll be used for future wood type world bosses to come. But anyways everyone, that'll pretty much do it for today's Destiny Child summons. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below how your summons did go for Samael as well as Metis in the comment section below, and of course let me know what you guys do think of Samael's skill set overall, and of course this beautiful design she does have. But before you go everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting the channel and would like to receive some exclusive perks as well as some cute emotes for the comments. But with all of that being said, I'll catch you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.